All right. So, working on what are we working on? Oh yeah. I've been working on a closed captioning tool, and this is what I got so far. It's pretty simple, but it's all done, from scratch. So it takes a bit of effort to get stuff running, and it's my first time working with like OpenGL and MGUI. But what we have here is an image of a waveform from an audio file. So this is from start to finish. And the idea is that like you can mark all of these and we can move markings around. We can delete markings. They're supposed to prevent you from getting too close, but then it starts to get a little weird. So I don't think that part's working just yet. But the idea is that, oh, this is fun. Look at this. This just comes natural. You can just dock this. This is like a branch in MGUI, but holy moly. It's neato. So we've got this half kind of going where we're marking these little timestamps. What we're going to do also is have a window where we can match these with like text inputs. And all I'm going to do is just say, okay, this waveform is like matching an audio file. And then we're going to say, all right, well, this stands for a point in time. And over here, we'll have these texts, and then they'll get stored in pairs. And with that data, you can then, let's say, take it into Godot, or could take it into a lot of things, maybe, but like basically have something that can interpret that and then display it so that instead of displaying words like one at a time, we can display words like, or even just chunks of words, right? But we can display text at exact time segments, right? And that's the whole goal of this. I don't know why those turn invisible now. There's all kinds of weird things happening with every little change I make. It is what it is. I'm trying to like get the pop filter to be a good distance. I gotta say though, this is like the best $10 investment as far as like equipment goes. Holy cow. This is me without a pop filter. This is me with a pop filter. It was like $10. Like, geez, get that. That was easy, you know? Okay. I'm eating a hot dog. Is that what a glizzy is? I don't know. That's what I learned on the internet. But I could be wrong. Let's see here. So we kind of have like, this is an important step. There's a command that can do this. Where I think before doing this, I need to be able to like get like a file selection going. And I kind of just want to work on the text. Now, another thing I think I need to work on is it's like a play pause button. Appooz. Play pause button. Because obviously if you record an audio, I don't know about you, but I can't look at an audio file and know what the hell's going on. So let's look up examples of like hello. I wonder if there's an example of like a file directory, like a select file. Do I just have to do like inputs? Whoa. Huh. What if I just want a simple text input? Incredible. The Pentium FOOF bug, shorthand for it. Okay. One offending instruction. Why is it so offensive? Lock. Okay. Invalid operand. That's amazing. I don't know what I just read. Anyway, well, I know we at least want this. So we're looking for filtered text input. I'm using the examples because holy cow, it's a great repo. What do you mean you can't? Oh, okay. Yes. All right. What? Huh? Oh, that's 2 lines. Okay. Oh, I need a buffer. You know, I haven't really worked with buffers, but I haven't worked a lot in C++, so this is all new terrain. Filtered GUI letters. Let's see. Captioner. We've got like 1 window. This is like us doing all the marking and stuff, but whoops. The width for this is going to be, extra wide. And I guess that's fine. Oh, shucks. What was that other thing? You. Huh. Specifically, we have to have some kind of function that says, hey, we added a marker. Maybe you should do something about it. Maybe you should do something. Well, let's just see what a text input gets us. Okay. And, where's the other one? Oh. Yeah. Look at that. It's starting to look like a real, thing. It's not going to be great, but frankly, you know, anything that's somewhat functional, I think, will help. And I'm not going to try to go for perfection. Just a simple tool. So let's see here. When we add a marker, we need it to add a text input. There's ways we can do this. The simplest way is just to... Sorry, I'm eating, so I'm like pausing between every statement, I know. Alright. Let's see, cut that. Alright. Let me think here. GUI IO? What is this? mGUI IO is a pointer? No. Whatever. Oh yeah. Can insert marker. If we can insert marker, we don't want to return, but only at the very end. So why don't we see, add a new marker. Added new marker. We will assume this value is false. Whenever we're done rendering, we're going to return this. I know it's not really great to have like your UI code and your, I guess, other functional code in the same place, but I don't care. Let's say added new marker is going to be this. We'll give it the old swap. So if we didn't add a new marker, we'll show it. This error doesn't really appear for long. It's like a split second. It's not great, but whatever. Anyway, we can return added new marker now from this huge marker window function. Oh yeah, I don't have those. What do I pass in? This? Okay. Marker added. And we might as well create a second function. I don't know, maybe down here. I don't know if we need a Boolean though for this, so we won't have one for now. We'll just say input window. And we'll have a bool here called create input. And can you guess what we're gonna do? That's right. That's meaningless comment. If a marker was added, there you go. That's so much simpler to look at for an update function. You're like, all right, do this window and do that window. And If we need more stuff, we can maybe create a struct to pass back to add just more values. Or we could create a struct as sort of an overall context for the class to hold on to. I don't know. Anyway. On top of adding one of these, what do you mean it's undefined? Oh. Oh. Does it have to be static? Can it be const? No. Nuts. Well. So we're gonna have time marker, and then we're gonna have text inputs. Yeah. This needs to be its own class. What? Oh. Ah. Okay. Now back to... Wait, this is fine? You cheat and you scandal. I can't believe you lied to me like that. It was earlier, it was like, no way. Haha. Alright, well, whatever. And I think I want this to be a pointer, right? Isn't that true when we recreate it? Yes. No, not at all. Never mind. What do you want? Huh? No. Oh. My bad. I guess we would store the buffer. That seems like the obvious one. Yes. Oh no, you're mad. Oh right. Sorry. Well, how about whenever we create this sucker? Oh God, what would I say about this? Sorry, I'm still new to working with strings too. How about just buffer? Buffer. Text. Modifiable value. I'm gonna have some trouble with this. Actually, what am I doing? We're not gonna be giving it text. We're creating something new immediately. Dude, why isn't this a modifiable? Well, okay, well, huh? All right, we're gonna have to. I think Visual Studio is crashing. We're just gonna look up. Doesn't want me to know. Writing into char buffers. I guess. I'm always worried to look at the AI stuff, but okay. Right. Do I need what? What happened, man? Wow, it really did crash, didn't it? Why? Because I went and typed. I'd like to recover what I had, yeah. Thanks. Clown. Uh-huh. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, right. So, can I just... What does this thing want? It wants a buffer. Oh, dude. I mean, like... I don't know. Dude, you didn't save any of my work. What the hell? Visual Studio. Like, what? Already exists. Does it? Oh, I see. I guess it does exist. You just put it in the wrong place. Here it is. Yeah, all right. What the hell is all that? Tell you what. Maybe the buffer should just be public. For now. Is that fine? I don't know. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. And that's essentially what we're doing here, but yeah, this is like okay. What? I see. Okay, why I tried to do that earlier, bud, but it was saying this is evil. A member with an in-class initializer must be const. Cost. That's the old. This is actually a new thing, a new C++. It's the Kevin Costner keyword. It doesn't fix anything, but it does make everything more complicated. Can I have an in-class initializer? Buddy, you just said I need a const to have... This is why I hate C++ sometimes. Buffer. Help. Just help. Oh, really? Will that work? No, it won't. Don't lie to me. Just say char buffer. All right. Come on, I gotta get my phone. They're gonna get me. Tell you what. You know what? Let's just fucking see what the hell this makes. Oh, shit. Look at that. It still says default. Message from... Oh, no. Oh, shit. You're right. Oh, this is a pain. I gotta give these different names. How do I increment this? I suppose I could just give it there's a way to modify text. String formatting feels like a very advanced thing to look up, but formatted string. But it can't just be a string, I don't think. Unless I can convert it back into a char. Tell you what. Let's go for this. Let's include these two and see what they get us. Now what is this one? This one's a const char label. Okay, well, tell you what, let's start with a string. Forward? How about format? No? Why wouldn't you let me do that? I'm taking this. I'm taking it verbatim. Of course you don't know what that is. Standard has no namespace format. Okay, well, doesn't this have a... Doesn't it? Is this just AI hallucination shit, you know? Like, I hate it when it does that. V format. Okay. Formatter. Format. It is not an error to provide more arguments than the format string requires. Huh. I did not know that. I might have to rename what this is. Because it's like, oh, standard string, standard format. You can't have both of those. Yeah, It's a namespace conflict. We might have to give it an alias. Blah, 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 blah. No. I mean, I'm not using the namespace STD. Uh-huh. Consider two libraries, foo and bar. Everything works fine. Right. Right. But what if... Uh-huh. Hey, wait a minute. You sneaky son of a bitch. I don't want Bing. Yeah, you're not gonna get me with that one. All right. Format function. Oh. Nuts. I mean, I still need to format a string. I just can't use format. All right, here. Let's see if we can do it this way. Look at how easy that is. First of all, C++ 20. You've added formatting strings. Congratulations, guys. This is apparently what you have to do without it. What in the actual hell? Y'all. See, that's the thing. I'm wondering, like, are the libraries I'm using... What version of C++ are we using? Can I use, like, 20? And where do I do that? Do I update? And properties? C++ ISO 20 standard. Or 14. Can I use 20? Tell you what, let's apply. Let's update. And let's run. It's probably going to crash because it's like, what are you doing? Oh, shit, no. Oh, that's totally fine. It's still giving us the error, but that was the same as before. Wow, all right. Well, that was a moment of just sheer panic and pain. I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. But I guess we are. So now, input, and then we need to be able to parse an ID. So int into string, because we're going to say, we're just going to say I, actually. But I don't know if I directly will do this. If I pass label into here. Jar. No, come on. Oh, come on. You just let me cast it, yeah? Yeah. All right. String parse into char. Don't tell me there's a function for this. What? What? Build it? No. C string. Well. Now, I don't think this will work. It'll probably say you need to parse that int. Or it'll be fine. Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm not gonna... let's see here. Hello? Oh, wow, look at that. We can tab through. Hello, world. Losers. But, hey, look at that. This is what I want. You've got, this is like hello, this is world, and this is losers in this case. But like, this is what we're doing. We're marking inputs and then times in a waveform. This is like very thick for like an input. But I think maybe if someone wants to write like a lot of stuff, well, they can. Also, let's do that. I don't want to confuse people who are like, input 0. This is all fine and dandy, yeah, but so here's something. I've got text input which has one member. And then I've got this time marker which does all this other shit. And I'm like, maybe I should just move this. Maybe we should just have one class. We're gonna have to pair them off. We don't have to. And I feel like I want to keep it separate because they're separate UI speaking. And we're only going to put them together whenever we save and load data. So, well, we got one part working. I should say this is a hell of a lot easier than all the drawing of lines and everything. That was a pain. Yesterday, I got a lot of progress done, though. All right. My glizzy's finished. I swear, if I'm saying some rancid shit, like, I'm going to be so upset. Okay. Let's save what we got. Let's update the readme. Window inbox. Insert input between markers. Oh, this is important. It's gonna get a little more complicated. So let's say we have one here. Let's say we have another one here. What if I want to put one in the middle? That text box is in the wrong order. We need this text input to be in the second place because that's where we have it here in our waveform. Remember, we're matching them up. So this is also why part of me is like, I kind of want to just maybe put them together, because if I print off, all the time markers are already, like, a lot of work was put into keeping them in the correct order. And now I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe here we don't go through text inputs. We just go through markers. Let's try that out. You know, let's try to make our life a little less complicated. So get rid of that. Instead of text input, we'll say markers. Still got a buffer. Because the markers should actually, all this is to make sure they like stay in the right order. And I kind of don't want to do that again if it's going to be a lot of the same code. So let's put that here. Let's put that here. We'll say hello world. World. And now we're going to put one right here in the middle. Look at that. Look at that. So now it's in the right order according to where they should be. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm not going to change that. That's fantastic. Deletion. I wonder what... of course it will, because it's printing the boxes every frame. So I don't have to worry about like state management. I mean, I guess I am managing state. That's it. And you delete it and it just automatically goes away. Oh my God, that's like all... yeah, all right. Text input, I'm destroying you. You don't need... Goodbye. None of that nonsense. What a fool am I? Like, I'm okay calling these time markers still. Frankly, a better name might be like, I don't know, maybe just marker. Tell you what. Let's rename this to marker. Ooh, golly. Oh, gorsh. How do you dynamically, like, rename things? There's a hotkey. Yeah. Just marker. But it should affect everything. How about... Uh-huh. Just 2 changes. We really didn't need anything that fancy, apparently. What are you mad about, man? Buffer is uninitialized. Well, fuck you. I don't care. I don't know. Like, I'm busy, man, you know, like I'm in the middle of doing stuff. Also love how it was like, we renamed the entire solution. Clearly not. You missed a few spots. Why is it saying it's uninitialized? This was not a problem literally 2 seconds ago. Always initialize a member var... I don't know how. This wasn't a problem before. Okay. I swear sometimes I feel like I'm getting gaslit just by my own editor. Wow. Gaslit much? Now why did that happen? Now I do feel gaslit. You know what? Hold on a minute. What sorcery is this? You see that? Ah. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what that was. Yes. Yes. We don't have that. I also love how I put an equal sign here. I don't know if we can make this one happen. Hovering, scrolling. All right. Instead of saying store data, serialize data, because that's really what we're doing. Gee golly. Okay. Text inputs. That's it. I mean, that is literally just what I wanted. I don't want to overcomplicate it. This is fantastic. It feels like it's a little bit of a pain to get this set up, but frankly, I don't know. I'm kind of on a roll here. Granted, you know, we're working off the shoulders of some pretty massive megalithic giants. So, thank you to everybody, frankly, who had any part to play in, like, both MGUI as well as, like, I don't know, OpenGL, GLFW, GLAD. I don't even know what some of these things are. I just followed a tutorial. We ought to clean this up. This is all like demo code. It's fine. It's just like, yeah, we're not doing vertices. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. The viewport, definitely yes. But like all this shader stuff, no. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need this. I was all following a tutorial. I was trying to figure out how all this stuff works. But, you know, that's all like drawing triangles and stuff. Help. Helper. Helper. Look at that. What is this? Things are funky. That's not really a big issue. I'm fine with it. I don't even give a shit. Clean up. That's what it is. Just getting rid of stuff we don't need. This is our bread and butter, though. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, tell you what, we're gonna head and try to tackle the FFMPEG stuff. Yeah. It's scary. Actually, what we need to work on first is being able to select like a file. So I'm going to see if there's any kind of like file explorer widgets or something like that. There probably is. But yeah. Okay. Be back in a minute. Let's do a little research. Okay. I suppose we could use this. Oh shit, some flags. Alien. What did it say? Header only file browser? C17 is required. Can I... I'm wondering, I'm like, would this work in C20? You know, is this a lower limit or is this a strict thing? Well... Oh, nice. It's all one header file. This is always very great design whenever it's just like, here it is. Here's the whole thing. I feel like I want to use this. I mean, why not? I'll look around a little more, though. Use native flag dialog. Tiny C library. Where? I got no clue. Wow. It's weird that it's like here, and then I look here and I'm like, this looks different. This looks a lot like this one. Oh golly. All right. We'll grab this. You have a license? You do. MIT. Sweet. I need to add a license. I'll just add the MIT license. I don't know. This says it would go in the mgui header files because I'm like, it doesn't really belong in either, frankly. What was this thing called? File browser. And we do put it in mgui. Oh, right. This is taken from browser. Source code. I love how it's like include mGUI before this header. Are you an actual error or are you just telling me that? Okay. I don't know. There's at least some credit. Build failed. Holy shit. Buddy, what the hell was that? You see all those errors? Wait a minute, what? Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah. Time marker. What happened to renaming this damn thing? Please. Let's, yeah. Alright, well that takes care of that. Buddy. What do you mean it doesn't have is item hovered? Yes, it does. Why would it? Okay. Sure. Okay. Now, let's grab all this. All right, so it has to be after new frame and before the render. So why don't we put it here? File, browser. Oh. Lol. U2. No. This all has to go here. So let's see. After mGUI, after we do all that stuff, set up our browser here. Type filters. Actually, we're looking for like WAV, MP3. I think we're gonna do OGG files too. I want to say there's more types, but I don't care. Who gives a shit? All right, so here's this dummy window. You're not a dummy. Oh, right. Oh, the button. Yeah, okay. So for this, I'm kind of wondering if I should be putting... Oh, yeah, you. probably pass a pointer into here. And we're gonna have a like new. We gotta have like a menu bar for this. So we're not gonna do a dummy window. We will be having this. This will be useful. But we're gonna be doing this also for loading files. Let's see. Use FFMPEG to create waveform of file. Oh. Path. Clear dialogue. Let's see. Get path and clear dialogue. We'll do both of those here. We'll do FFM stuff here. But for now, let's just see if we can grab something. And yeah, menu bar. Is this what I want? Or no, it's this. Well, never mind. I guess it is just a menu bar. But for the main window, is something I'm looking for. Yeah. We're not gonna. Hello. Okay, padding, full screen. I don't care about that. That's fine. Just a moment. All right, All right, we'll just go open. Let me think here. This is, we're not going to edit doc space flags. Shortcut. I don't have a lot of confidence in this. Oh, build failed, really. Why? What else? You cannot dereference an operand of time. Okay. Who cares? You know, we don't need it. Well, well, well. This is fortuitous. Look at that. Neato. All right, simple enough. Yeah. Now time for the fun part. FFMPEG. Oh, goody. I feel like there was a very straightforward answer. Yes, the system function. Okay. My cat's snoring right now. I wish I could record it. It's kind of cute. What? Create waveform. We have to run these two commands. All right. I don't think we want the whole path. Excuse me. Yeah, what? It's fine. It probably is like, yeah, has no member. All right. There you are. It says get selected file name. Hold on, it makes sense only as has selected returns true. Selected file name will be returned. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe we don't need a whole path. I don't want a whole path. I just want the local file. We'll try it with get selected first. My God, fine. All right, fine. Okay. Look, I know it's quiet. I just... oh, let's think here. Yeah, split string. Not stream. String. Parse. Sorry, my like, oof. I'm getting like the afternoon slowed down. Let's just grab this. Huh. S is going to be the path. No. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Path string. Delimiter. Definitely just the dot. Whoa, what you doing, bud? Huh? Okay. File name. I don't know if this will work. It might not. I just don't know. So, um, GUI text. Let's pass in the path. mGUI text. File name. Okay. Yes. Yes. Um. Sorry, I'm like falling asleep. I'm making faces. This is shit I would do in school actually. Literally falling asleep and like daydreaming. Active. I mean, I shouldn't say it's daydreaming. It's not. I'm not awake. I'm like literally just falling asleep, sitting upright. All right. I don't really care about these results just yet. Okay. What's that thing called? Create waveform. Yeah. How is that? How is that? Oh, it's already a string. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Okay. This is going to be a mess. Okay. Hmm. Ah. I have no idea what I'm reading or doing. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. It's like it's the late afternoon. Um, I'm feeling sleepy, feeling snoozy. I want this to be elsewhere. wrong? Hmm? What you doing? Hey, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Ah, yes. Good. All right, so we need to. All right, so we get the full path, which all right. Sorry. Oh. Wait a minute. What I'm wanting is, excuse me. Right, that's correct. But I want to start at the delimiter. At least +1. And then go to can I just go to the end, or is it okay with that? No, it's not okay with that. Next best thing. Actually, no, I do need the file name. I'll say file instead of file name. Right. Is it? Length. Oh. Well, that's fine then. This should break up the path. The file, and then file name should just give me name. Right. Okay, a few issues. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'll see if I find a way to skip through these questions. Why are you asking me this still? Why are you doing this? Oh, because I got errors. What? Oh, right. Lol. Sheesh. Okay. What? Wait a minute. I didn't do it. Why not? Yeah, literal backslash. Why didn't that work? Oh, I'm sorry, Darby. Yes. Okay, I seem to have gotten some success. No? Wah. Bro. No, I know it's wrong. It was correct before. It was just finding all of them. You know what? Let's try this. We want the last one, right? So. No, don't open dbeaver. God. Yes. My boy's here. He's like beneath the camera. He's just right below it. You say hi? You say hi? You say something? Say something to the mic. Tell us what you know. Is it true? Darby? Here. Let me try to get him over here. Come here. Come over here. Oh. You like the mic? Yes. Come on. He's purring. He's a purdy boy. Oh, you're gonna sit here? Right in front of where I'm doing my work? Okay. You know, I mean, it's just that time. Time for the stream to slow down. Now he's whacking me with his tail. He's upset because I'm in his space now. Buddy, I've been working at this desk for years. This has been my spot for years. Why you gotta be upset? He comes here, he sits down at my spot. He's got the nerve to try to tell me what I need to do. You know, he's like, you're here in my space now. Why is it? I need a better camera angle. You know? Ugh. I don't like how it's set up currently. It just seems like it kind of sucks. I can use my mouse. Yes. You've got such a bumpy head. Is that your spine? I can't tell if that's your spine or if that's you and your sister. You keep attacking your sister because you're stinky. She's gonna keep scratching at you when you do that, buddy. Let's see if this works. Oh. Yes. Yes. Hey, no. You know the rules. You bite Papa, you have to leave. I don't play those games. Don't whack my drink with your tail. His mother has custody of him. Well, it's true. I love him to death, but he's such a stinky little goblin. Well, I don't like being bitten, Darby. Clean my keyboard. All right. Let's give this another go. Oh, no. Oh, actually, that's fine. Well, not really. I don't know why it keeps printing these. What the fuck is going on, man? I think that worked. You know what I hate is every time I try to uncomment blocks of code, it just doesn't, like, come on, the hotkey is right there, man. Like it'll comment, it won't uncomment. Crackhead. I'm sick and tired of the just bullshit this thing puts me through. Whoa, buddy, I hear you back there. This is his way of trying to get out of the room. Alright, I'll let you out. You can't be stinky, though, okay? Okay? I'm gonna go on a quick break. Okay. No, let's see, system call, you know what we need to do? For each of these, we need to have, like, I think a timestamp. So instead of calling it like output or the file name, yeah, this is all internal, yeah? So I think what we should do is move some of this debug code down. But also rotated. Yeah. Chrono, huh? I don't give a shit. Like we need something to work, you know? Chrono Trigger. Yeah. What type is this? System standard chrono system clock time point. Forget auto. Auto's fine, actually. I don't really care about that. File name. Fuck it. Because I don't want to have to keep telling it like, hey, This is fine. In fact, I don't need any of that anymore because I know it works. Okay. Let's record an actual. Yeah. What? Call to immediate function is not a constant expression. Oh. Jesus. Let's build that, see if that works. All right. Is that it? This is not like auto. It just creates some random type. Dude, what? Line 48. Maybe I just do it once. Build failed. No. Oh my god. Oh, you know what I hate? Every example, they're like, here's how to print it out. No, fucker, I want to use it in a program. Like, I don't want to just print it out immediately to the terminal. I'm not writing an assignment for a college class. I have to get something to actually work. Like, I don't have time for this. All of this. Local time. Look at all the tremendous amount of effort that's being put into this thing. Get formatted. Yeah, sure. Like what? Whatever, man. Honestly. Whatever fucking works. Manip. So much damn effort. Get formatted timestamp. Let's hope this works. Failed. Oh my god, dude. Is it this? What the fuck? It is this. What's your fucking problem, asshole? What? It's not a constant expression. No, it's because it's being formatted, dingus. Like, what do you mean? Why is this working before and now it's not? So it has nothing to do with the timestamps? I got no clue, man. No clue. Build failed. is it, man? Oh, piece of shit. I know what it is. It's a fucking thing. All right. So much godless joy. All right, let's try with a new file. You starting? C++ is the most powerful language, and I hate every minute of it. And that's, you know, that's the bottom line. Pain. Pain, wave. What? Wait a minute. Feels like this last half of the stream is nothing but trouble. Error opening input. No such file or directory. Not contain an image sequence pattern. The pattern is invalid. Ugh. Cannot open. I thought we like resolved these issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? first of all. Whoa. No thanks. Is this really what it was supposed to be? All these spaces? It doesn't feel right. No, no spaces whatsoever. Where'd these come from? I don't think I need crop either. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what? What? Once again, what? Who just decides they're just gonna do that? Stop. Stop. Which probably wasn't working. All the commands are But if I run this here, oh yeah. So apparently, when dealing with this crap, trying to set this up, I had to set the path variable of one very particular thing. And in doing so, found a command online to set the path variable. What they never specified is that it wasn't setting the path variable, it was overriding the entire path string, not appending. So I lost like 60 or 70 path variables. Gone. So now whenever I try a command that I used to use and it doesn't work, I'm like, great. That's one more fucking thing I gotta add back now. I know it's my fault. It's still deeply frustrating. What? I can't even remember what this command is supposed to be. All right. Come on. I feel like, honestly, the real issue with this had nothing to do with any of this listed here. All right, that worked. Oh my gosh, I'm so discombobulated. So update true before frames. All right. No. I mean, it seems to have worked, but then it's like, cannot open this file. Why? Well, maybe because it doesn't fucking exist. What the hell, man? Is this like been broken this whole time? I don't... All right, we'll take whatever path we're given. I'm gonna delete everything here. Also, I don't like these here, so we're just gonna also do dashes. All right. Fair enough. What? Ath. Knife ath, Batman. What? What are you fucking... Oh. Share the load. All right. Whatever. We don't even need a thing. Yeah? What? Pointer is dangling because it points to a temporary instance what was destroyed. I don't know what you want. I hate you. You are such agony. Okay. Still trying to load a fucking file. I'm done after this. Oh, image sequence pattern invalid. That's funny. I just fixed this. You got to be kidding me. What do you mean, dickhead? It's right here. This just happened. Is it like frozen? Here's a question. Where the fuck is it? What? Oh man, I mean I hate it. Ah, there's too much sunlight in here. No. Only darkness. There it is. There's what I want. Huzzah. I don't know. All right, everything worked correctly, and we have no issues. So where the fuck is it? It's never being called. I mean, I guess that's an excuse. You know. I'm going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. All right, you. I clicked you. Why do you... Would you like to click a line of code? Why don't we take you somewhere else in the document? No. No, why don't you not? How about we don't ever do that again? Captioner, load the file. Here, let's, you know, I got a good feeling about this, which is almost always a bad sign, but, Untitled. Let's call this one Real Music. Don't put it there. Actually, put it there. Fuck it. No, put it in assets. Miscellaneous. Yeah. I don't see it. Look, I know there are libraries that use FFmpeg. I just, I like another library to learn. I thought this shit would work very fucking simply, but clearly we've been suffering. I didn't return it. I didn't return the fucking string. Oh my god. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like so many things. Yeah, this is actually perfect. That's what I feel like right now, okay? Willem! All right, I just want to leave. I want to be done. And I keep making these tiny little mistakes. It's another fingernail to rip out of my skin. What? Why? What? A similar call? Then fine. Don't ever fucking assert bullshit. I don't give a shit anymore, all right? Fuck off. I'm so fucking tired of this. Fuck the asserts, all right? Just forget it. I know it's for my good. There's nothing but pain now. Pain. We're going to end the window of pain. And in between this begin and end, we're going to write out a bit of text that is our pain. Wow. Actually, I've got a great idea. Just no. All right. Rookie mistake. This appears once. I need you to be here all the time. Wow. Well, I know it's wrong. I like how they're like, oh, a breakpoint happened. Thanks. Wish I had some feedback on that, but no. Oh, do I dare? I think I know what is wrong here. We're so close. This is like the Gordian knot. You feel like you've got it untangled, and then another mystery begins to unfold. This is all I ever wanted. Just. That's it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm so tired. I've had enough of this for today. I have had enough of this for today. We've made good progress, and we've made progress, but, you know, I've had enough for today. Yeah, sure. That was all that. The last, like, 2 hours was that. Holy fuck. Okay, something needs to be added to the git ignore. Can you guess what it is? Okay. Yeah. That's good. It's good. Yeah. Let's see here. From data, I think I want everything removed. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. We're not tracking those files anymore. We shouldn't be. Because that's just stuff we're working with that has nothing to do with the program itself. Utilizing FFMPEG. PEG. Okay. Well, that was miserable. Look, I know that was all my fault in a way, but I shouldn't. The moment I started falling asleep, that should have been, ironically enough, the wake up call. It's clearly my brain was like, no, it's time to